Well, this morning we are honored to sit down with Miss Sullivan County Eliza Sanders. Eliza has just completed quite a year of service and will soon be competing on the state level coming up in Memphis. We want to welcome Eliza to the show. Great to have you.
Oh, it's so good to be here.
I think you joined us earlier on in the season, kind of when you were planning everything and talking about all the wonderful things you wanted to do, and now you've had quite a year.
Yes, I've had such a wonderful year of service. I'm actually one of the first Miss Sullivan counties to come out of the Sullivan County school system. And so when I started my year of service, I wanted to make sure I got around to every single school in the Sullivan County school system so I could give back to the system that raised me.
I think that is wonderful, and we actually have some pictures, and I noticed you were doing, of course, a lot of reading, a lot of mentoring. What was it like for you to go into the different elementary schools, middle schools, and high school?
It was amazing. I saw so many schools that I don't think I would have ever stepped foot in if it hadn't been for me wanting to go and read to them books or to talk to them about my social impact initiative, which is adoption and foster care. I love talking to the kids because I got to read them stories about adoption and talk to them about my own story, and they had so many good questions. A lot of them were funny, but a lot of them were really serious, and I loved being able to share that with them.
And what was it like for you being able to share your personal journey with them?
It was such a dream. I really never thought that I would be able to do this. I remember having title holders, Miss Kingsport, Miss Sullivan County, coming to visit my school when I was a kid, and I looked up to them so much. So now to be able to do that was an absolute dream.
And I love that you're sharing your story of adoption and what that was like for you, and being able to maybe relate to a lot of the kids, and for a lot of them to be able to hear it from you if they come from that similar situation.
Yes, that is something that really touched my heart, because I got to talk about my own story and how my family is a family even though we don't look alike and even though we don't share the same DNA. So I had a lot of kids come up afterwards talking about how they were currently in a foster situation or being raised by their grandparents, or even if they were immigrants from a different country, and how hearing my story helped inspire them to know that they can achieve their dreams and goals as well. And that was just so amazing to know that I impacted them like that.
Man, super powerful. And to be able to see the kids and to get their reactions. And you also did some fundraising, I understand, for the Isaiah 117 house, a cause near and dear to our hearts as well.
Yes, I love working with the Isaiah House. I started working when I was a teen, back when I was in high school, kind of during the pandemic, as their official youth ambassador. So I've hosted a few drives, but the one that I did in the Sullivan County school system was called Happy Feet, which was for socks. And we raised over $1,900, which was so awesome. And we had over 2,100 pairs of socks.
That's a lot of socks.
That is a lot of socks. We're going to be keeping a lot of feet warm.
Yes, you will be. A rainbow of colors too, I am sure. Okay, so now as you're getting ready to go on to the state level and compete, what kind of things are you thinking about going into the competition?
I am so excited. I was the very first person that was crowned in our 2022 class, so I have had about a year to prepare for state. And I've loved watching everyone along the way, because I've gotten to see so many new sisters come and be crowned. There are 36 of us total. So I'm really excited to be able to see all the girls again and just be able to embrace that sisterhood.
Sounds like you've had quite the year.
Yes, I've enjoyed every single moment of it.
Wonderful experience. And how about you? What's next for you?
Well, for me, I'm currently trying to do another drive before I give up my title. I'll give it up during Fun Fest week in July, which is so crazy, but...
Are you going to hold on tight?
Yes, yes, but I've gotten to meet a lot of the girls that are competing for my title and my job, so I'm really excited for them, but it is going to be hard. But I want to go out with a bang, and I'm trying to organize another drive with all of the Ruritans.
Oh, well, that is wonderful. You'll have to come back, keep us posted, and best of luck. I know you're going to do very well. Congratulations on a very successful year.
Thank you so much.
We're going to take a break. We're back with more of Daytime Tri-Cities right after.